Good afternoon, fellow educators. As we are all from different kindergartens in the region, I will introduce myself to you all. My name is Laura Burkle and I have been a kindergarten teacher for the past 10 years. The aim of today's presentation is to give you all the ability to introduce and educate children of 4 years old to the maths phenomenon of symmetry in nature. In order to teach children, we need to obtain a greater knowledge and understanding of what we mean by maths phenomenon. A mathematical phenomenon can be described as a fact or impressive maths occurrence or something that is extraordinary. When teaching children of this age, we must ensure that we keep things very simple, fun, but yet knowledgeable. As we are guided by the EYLF, we must keep this in mind when we're creating a lesson plan. Intentional teaching is something very relevant to the EYLF and important to construct a lesson with this in mind. As we all know, there are many types of symmetry, being reflectional, rotational, and translational. However, when teaching younger children, we need to only be discussing the most simplest form. Okay, so how do we explain symmetry in nature to children of just 4 years old? Well, that is simple. We show the children with a hands-on approach. Firstly, inside the classroom, and then we venture outside and around the classroom in the children's surroundings to find objects in nature that we could use. We start with these basic shapes. Once the children can identify these shapes, a circle, a square, and a triangle. We ask the children, what do they notice about these shapes? We show them how the shapes can be exactly folded in half. Whether you twist, bend in any way, when the shape is reopened, you can see that it is exactly the same on both sides. Tell them this means that the shape is in fact symmetrical. We then pass the children their very own shapes. Ensure that we have dotted lines as the ones shown down the center of each shape to show the children that a guide where to fold the shape. We use the same shapes as we've shown the children how to do, so they know that this in fact is possible to do. Now we venture around the classroom. The children have the freedom to now point out things which they believe could be symmetrical. With the guidance of educators, I'm sure the children will find a lot of different items in their own surroundings that they think may be symmetrical. They may find pictures of a butterfly, like this one, or letters around the classroom. Remember, anything that the children pick up, it is important that we let them discover whether the letter is symmetrical, the shape, or anything that they find. Take the letter L, for example. We know that this is not symmetrical. Let the children figure out whether this can be folded directly in half to have two equal sides. Once completing this activity, it is time to get the kids more involved. As it is Father's Day this week, we're going to do a card for our fathers or loved ones. Show the children the different styles of cards that we have. We have a tie, or a car, or a pair of shoes. All three cards are in fact symmetrical. Let the children choose the one that they would like to explore further. Ask the children what they notice about these cards. See if they can tell you in the classroom that these shapes and cards are all in fact symmetrical. Ask open-ended questions like, what can you tell me about this card? Once the children can answer you that it is in fact symmetrical, off they go and their decorating begins. Let them explore their options, whether it's with paint, textures, crayons, or the pasting table. Remember, the children are just 4 years old. This is a wonderful way of the children being able to bring home what they learnt at kindergarten and show their carers or parents how much fun kinder can be. I have provided you all with a folder with these shapes, letters, and cards for you all to use within your classrooms. Remember, have fun and teach the kids symmetry in nature.